Morning guys, here we are again. Just got home from work, got changed. So hopefully today I can finish off that repair on the floor and maybe even sort that seat out. That's a big maybe. So the first thing I need to do is disconnect my battery. So I'll get on with that now and then I'll remove the seat. Go again, battery disconnected, seats out. Need to repair that patch in the floor, get that welded to there. Might have a look at the one behind, who knows, see what time I got. Audio, I decided to chuck on some overalls to protect my arms because I'm getting burnt to hell trying to do this bit inside. You should really cover up, as we all know. If anything you're doing, gloves, cover your arms up, obviously wear your face mask, all that health and safety. But yeah, again, I'm not telling you how to do it. Just do what you think you should do to be safe. Like I say, I'll just put these on because I'm inside the car now and I can't get away from sparks from the grinder and the welder. So I'll crack on now, try and get this piece done. Right then, so there's the repair we've done on the inside. Like I said, it's not pretty, but that'll be stronger than it was. Now, if we look here, I'll cut this piece out here, which was rotten at the bottom anyway, to reveal another big hole here. And that is actually inside that spring hanger. See, that'd be fixed that side and along here. So it's still fixed okay, to be honest, but that's not good. George is rotting away, isn't he? Let's have a look at that from underneath if we can see anything. This is from underneath. I got the light. As you can see, the spring hanger goes out this way, and that's where it's welded this side. And the other side is okay. That's the middle was rotted out. Big hole here. Look where I can put my fingers. Now, ideally, to do this job would be remove the wheel, the spring, and grind this off, take it right off, put a nice big cover patch in here, and then put this back or a new one on, a new spring hanger. But the easiest way would be to tip the car on the side. A lot of restorers do this, they put them on the side so they can weld everything up, but I ain't got nowhere to do that, so unless I'll probably tackle this again at one point, but at the moment there's my repair at the back. I was holding the front part of that. Here it's held, so I'm just going to patch over that middle for now. Just strengthen it up a bit, but honestly, they ain't going nowhere. These outer sill pieces are getting weak again. These were replaced one time, look. You can see there, everything is flaky. Poor old George. That's what I say, there's just so much what needs doing. I mean, look at the cross member. It's still intact, but it's pretty rusty. Look. We'll just slowly basically bodge him up, patch him up, keep him going, eh? So now I need to sort something out here, which I even need to, no, I ain't going to do this now, I'm going to do it from the inside. What really should have happened is, like I said, put it in, so let's do it this way. Right then guys, so like I said before, the front of that I'm happy with, the back not so happy. As you saw, it was worse than I thought. The only real way to tackle that is from the bottom to do a good job. So although this front bit will be okay, that'll do for a rat, that back, the lowest compared, let's just have a look. like I say, the front bit I'm happy with. That back bit is what I'd call not just a bodge, a super bodge, but that's just to make sure that spring won't come through. Now this is one to put on my list to be completed at a later date. I'll probably cut out a square at the bottom or jack it right up, cut it right out and put a new one in. Maybe, if I can't salvage the old one, we'll see. I don't think they're that expensive, to be honest, it's just more hard work. As for the rest of it, I'm quite happy with, so I'm going to have a sweep up here, just whack a bit more paint on these rusty bits and then get them carpets back that side. But like I say, that is not ideal. That'll do for now, but that's going to need to be done properly. But that'll be a later date. Cracking on now with Rusty George. Got the carpet back in with the seat. When I first picked up these seats, like I say, I did give them a clean, but they ain't come up that good. But I think if I'd have got any better seats, they wouldn't look right with the rusty look of George. So I'm glad they look okay. So like I say, seat is in, carpet's in this side. Now I think I'll just have a touch up the paint in that side and then whack the carpets back in over there. Okay, so I've now got all the carpet back in, and yep, you eagle-eyed subscribers have noticed that I put the old seat back in. Now the reason for that is I haven't had time yet to even get it sorted, so like I said, it's the Henham Steam Rally at the weekend and I might want to take George one of the days. So if I do, I'd rather have a seat in it. Just looks a little bit better. I know it's not perfect, but it looks better. So all in all, it's about done for what I can do now. The sun has really got hot again. It's actually too hot. I hate this heat. I don't mind it if I'm just on holiday for a week. I'll tolerate it, but this always gives me a splitting headache. So that's all I can do for George. I think what we will do, why not, is take him for a little test drive after I've tidied up. Just make sure he's running alright. You know what I mean. Guys, got changed. Gonna run Gemini up to the mother-in-law's and we'll give George a little drive, eh? It's really hot again, so we don't want to be in the car long, do we, Gemini? No, we don't want to be in the car long. Right, it's getting fired up. And fire up the camera. Right, here we go, Gemini. Warm again, isn't it? Right then, so as you saw, guys, I got the driver's seat in, which is nice and comfy. I got the carpets back in. Now I did a repair on the floor, and it's not the best. Thinking about it, that'll do for now. I wanted to get a rust job done because I want to use it. Obviously, got a couple more things I want to do before the end of the summer, like the steam rally's coming up this weekend. I want to take George one of the days, and something else, I don't know what it was, but there's something else I want to do with George. But hey ho, so that repair I'm going to do again. I'm going to do it from underneath. I'm going cut a big square out, weld in a patch, and then put the spring hanger back on. Now, I'll probably get a new one. Someone's a little bit rusty, but we will see. Probably not very dear. I've done them before. Some of them do come with a repair patch on them, but it might not be big enough for what I want. I'll try to cut corners. But one thing I do now, it's not going to fall. It's not going to fall through in the near future. So it's all good. So I'm going to rely on you guys. If in a couple of months' time I haven't mentioned it, then remind me. I need to fix that spring hanger properly. Yeah, like I say, it's extremely hot again now. I didn't get round to doing the other seat. I was still in the shed. I remember now, when I got them out, I put one back in the shed when I walked through because I thought it was going to rain. So I need to dig that back out and get that. At least now I know exactly what I'm going to be doing with it. So it should be straightforward, no test fitting. I'll just do exactly the same as I've done with this one. Chuck that straight in. Now the carpets are back in. Shouldn't be any problems. And if you can see this here flashing, which says 15.1 at the moment, 15.1, 15.2, that's my alternator charging. That's the rate it's charging at the minute. The battery's gone a little bit flat because I've been running the radio and stuff on it. But that'll charge up. If I switch it off, that'll settle down to whatever voltage it is. I think it's probably 12 volts, probably 12.3, something like that. And normally settles around 12.7, 12.9. And the reason I've got it on, I can switch it on and off, is because I'm using it now. Here, coming out of that, is a USB, which gives about 5 volt. When it's not charging, that will show what voltage is being taken by. But at the minute, that'll be the GoPro. When I first put it on, it was taking 5, 5.5. Then it dropped down to 2, and then that was 0.1 when it charged. So the idea is, like I said before, I was going to use it as like a dash cam, put it on every time I go out. Not always upload the video, but just so I saw. But it should keep that battery charged now. I use this. But like I say, I can switch it off at any time. I used to have that on my bike that attaches to the handlebars for obviously a USB, and I could just check what the charge of the battery was. Especially when it had been standing a little while and I haven't got it on the trickle charge. Right, we're nearly to where we want to be, Gemini. So I think we should end this video here again. Don't want it to be too long, I'm not sure where he is. And I'll say thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please share and like. Thank Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.